but now it's also found its way to Steam. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to do Classic because the campaign is not yet available, because as you can see in the upper right corner, we are still in Alpha. Let's not go crazy here. Let's stick with mild, shall we? Readying construction. This playthrough might be a little bit different compared to some of the other ones I've done, where I might take a much more relaxed approach to how this video is done so that we can sort of enjoy creating a space station together. It's just trying to tell us stuff in the upper right corner, just basically how to play. We have a checklist in the upper left corner for all the stuff we're going to need. So for starters, we could have the game make us a space station, right? You can see all of the basic necessities we would need. So we have life support, we have power, we have a refinery for the things that we mine. Over here we have an airlock. Down below we have another airlock. We have a place where they can suit up to go out into space. They have a place to sit and socialize, a place to sleep, all that kind of stuff. You can assign private quarters. Let's get rid of all that because you're not going to need it. I'm explaining to you the same thing. Design it any way you want, and I tried to go with like a default one like this, but it's very claustrophobic for our meeples as far as I can tell. So we're going to go ahead and make our own real quick. So I restarted the construction mode. We're going to go ahead and make it from scratch over here. I already tried to make two different ones, and it didn't work out so well, so we're not going to quite go with those. We have all of our stuff we can build over here, separated out into categories that hopefully will make sense to all of us. There's a lot of, this is where our life support is, and our refinery. Fish tank, this is for food, and then a laboratory for research. We have different pieces of furniture, chairs, beds, suits, an office desk, the ever-important potted plant. We, of course, have the structures that make our spaceship. We have the sidings, we have the floor, and we have stuff where we can add a ladder. We have the bulkheads, which we'll put in little corridors between each room that we can use to close, and that'll keep oxygen from getting sucked out if the door gets opened. And of course we have airlocks, and we'll be using those, of course, for people to depart the space station, be it trade or for our guys to leave to go mine. And over here for power and fuel, we have stuff like cabling, and we have rigging. That'll make more sense in a second. We have our solar panels and the power cells inside our spaceship that'll help us hold on to power. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to have some power here. Let's go ahead and make us a solar panel. So we made a basic one. I honestly have no idea how much of this we need to make, but I feel like the best we can do is make it symmetrical. So we'll make that even, and we'll have rigging come right out there, and this rigging will send power over to the station. So let's go over to the structures here, and as you can see, when I put this down, you can see the green light up over there on the edge, meaning it's connecting. I think that means it's connecting properly. So we're going to go ahead and build just a basic room. And in that basic room, we're going to put all the things that I think we're going to need. So for starters, we're going to need life support, right? I'm going to put 3 of those just because I want to make sure our spaceship always has enough O2. Without that, we are sunk. I'm also going to put 3 power cells, which is probably, as far as I know, this honestly might be a little much, but I kind of want to test the waters and see. To connect this, I'm going to put down some cabling to connect all those together. And then right in this little space right here, I'm going to put our refinery. So let's go ahead and let's see, is that the, nope, let's rotate it. There we go. So the refinery is what's going to be used to take our raw minerals and turn them into stuff that we can use and also sell. So that takes care of one room. Let's go ahead and build, I want to have like a hub room that we can use for getting around. So I'll make this nice and big like that. And we're going to go over here and we're going to build another room. This room over here, I plan to use as the living quarters for all of our people, at least for starters. So I want to give it space on the left and right sides over here, so there's room for it to become a little bit more expanding if we need it to. And also in these little hallways right here is where we're going to put our bulkheads, just like that. That way if something loses oxygen, like over here, these rooms will not automatically lose oxygen. So let's go over here to furniture. Let's put some beds down here. We'll just put 5 all the way down. That's how you like it, right? Isn't that how you like to sleep, that close to someone else? You know, it's space, though. So let's pretend for a second that that room is taken care of. And we're going to have those things right there. This will make sense, I swear. So we're going to go ahead and put a bulkhead here and there. These are just going to go out to space, which is why we're going to put an airlock here and an airlock there. This is where people will come in and out. This will be our common area where people come in and out as well. Over here, let's go ahead and make a little thing coming off the side here. And we'll put our common area and where we feel like hanging out, and we'll put that right there. So let me extend the wall back just a little bit like that. Can't forget the bulkhead. This is for our food, this fish tank here. So we're going to go ahead and put that right. I'm trying to think of the feng shui of the room here. And now let's go ahead and come back for tables, and let's set up an area where people, whoops, let's rotate that the right way. Let's make an area that people will feel comfortable sitting at and eating, hopefully. You know what else we are going to need that I almost forgot about is we're going to need a suit rack. The reason you need this is people are going to need that for when they go out into space to do stuff like mining and whatnot. You know, what the hell? Let's put an office desk back here. Put that right there. Looks great, right? Trying to think if there's anything else we're forgetting. I've pretty much... Oh, we are forgetting something. It's called the potted plant, say. So let's see, where should we put that? We should probably put that. Let's do two. Let's do 2 potted plants. One there, one there. Those things are expensive, but you know what? They really, really add something to the room. As you can see, if I click these buttons here, there's space where you can build below and above this level. But I thought it was a little bit confusing to look at for one, but also I wanted to just, have less to manage overall. So honestly, this might be okay. I'm hoping that after several tries for me to do this the first time, because the first time I made a space station, I forgot to put in oxygen. The second time I screwed up and didn't give it proper airlock. So hopefully this will be something where there's enough space right here and there's enough space right here for spaceships to fly in. If not, I'll build something up higher and we can have people enter through that way. But I'm hoping that this will finally be all of the things that people need, except for private quarters, blue and yellow and pink and red, Brothium, and Dilithium. So that actually seems pretty good because that gives us a plus 100% to trade. So let's go ahead and put our space station right here and we'll just see how that works. There is this danger of pirates, maybe? I'm not really sure yet, so we'll just hop in and see what happens. Towing your station to a backwater quadrant. That's what I like to hear. And there it is. There's our station. As you can see, we have 3 little dudes here. There's a 4th one actually hiding right there. The first thing we need to do is assign a captain. We do that by pushing P. As you can see down here, there's a whole hierarchy that we eventually, theoretically, are going to...
Chief of Security, Chief of Science, Chief Engineer, Research Officer, Chief of something else, Head of Management, Head of Administration, Captain.
Locked right now. The only thing we need right now is a captain. So let's click on that, look at our 4 dudes. As we mouse over them, you can see on the left there that there's different attributes that everyone has.
With others there to make sure they have a strong statue. Depressive. No, I would not make this one captain.
Both positive and a little less positive. And so our goal right now is to try to figure out which one of these people to us seems like they should...
So with sociable with others, get their nature of a fit nature genius. Okay, this one.
Be the leader, the captain, whatever you want to call it. So at the top here we have they're gregarious others, diligent, dominant, strong, but depressive. Might work. Sociable, steadfast, cautious, fit, messy, genius. Gregarious, lazy, bashful, flimsy. I'm going to skip on that dude. Gregarious, steadfast, timid, and flimsy as well. Let's go with this guy because he's sociable, steadfast, fit, cautious. Sem, welcome to leadership. Now you can assign roles and jobs for your meeple. Open your menu and select an unassigned meeple to bring up possible roles, and it's trying to edge me towards giving someone the minor role. So we can't give this guy the minor role though because he's astrophobic, and as I open up this over here, it shows us traits that we should avoid for that job. So in the case of a minor, we should keep the astrophobia people or the gluttonous people away from this. So let's not consider him for a minor role, but this guy might be good for it. Let's make him a minor. Done. So this guy's astrophobic, so this immediately rules him out from the 2 higher jobs here of minor and engineer. So we're going to go ahead for now and make him a janitor. Everyone needs a janitor. And then make... Liz here. Gregarious, lazy, bashful, flimsy. You know what? You're going to go ahead and be a miner. I don't care. All fine. So we have 2 miners, we have a janitor, and we have a captain. And so now that we've assigned roles, the next part is to hit play and unleash them onto the world. So here we go. I'm also going to turn off the grid here, just so it's a little bit prettier. So if we mouse over things, you can see that we have theoretically so far enough oxygen between rooms. As more people enter a room, you can see that the oxygen kind of wanes for a second, but so far everyone seems to be fine. Everyone's just kind of wandering around. Great, we already have a social conflict. If I pause the game by hitting spacebar, I can mouse over these dudes and see what's up. They had a conversation where they disagreed. Fantastic. Well, we needed to give you miners something to do. Check this out. If we zoom out, there are all kinds of minerals around us. So what I want first is stellium. That just sounds exciting to me. So if we push V, we can assign what we want them to go get. So let's just go ahead and just start clicking on some stuff and click on this over here. I'm trying to figure out why I have to go down a level, I think, to select that. There we go. As you can see, there's like stuff kind of in the asteroid. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what that's about. Once the janitor is talking to the captain, it looks like made a little poopy. Oh, look, and we have our first ship that's docking. When a trade ship docks at your station, you can click on it to open the trade menu. New meeple will occasionally join your station from docking trade ships. Provided you have enough betting and a growing reputation, they'll continue to come. So if we click on this ship, look at all this stuff we can trade. What I learned from a previous playthrough is steelite is good because that allows us to expand our station. We need steelite to build the actual space station as well as a lot of other pieces of stuff. But also, we have something that is very tradable right now. We've been mining stellium and brothium, and it sells. So if we go ahead and sell it, we can get a little bit of coin for it. So let's just sell it all, take all of this trader's money, and say thank you. Did our first trade, and it seemed to have gone okay. One of the things that I really like about this game as well is check it out, we got another spaceship coming. We're gonna have to expand before long. Can you feel it? But unfortunately now there's not a lot we can do, right? Because we have to just kind of wait and see. But let's buy some steelite while we're here. And if we mouse over it tells us the price for these things. And it looks like steelite is a steelite. We're gonna buy 30 of these. Meanwhile, so all that stuff blew up, right? And I wonder if that is something we can collect. Because that looked like a bunch of steelite flying away, right? Let's have you guys just keep on mining this. Come back over to our station. Our janitor is happily doing his job. Well, let's not say happily. But, all right, guys, that's great. I'm glad you're here to trade. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, there he goes. I'm going to pause the game again real quick to check this out. Look at this. So you can look at what they've been doing recently, which is nice. From what I'm seeing here, it looks like most things are actually green. I'm assuming that green means it was a not negative action. And if we look at his little bar over there, right below his name, he seems to be doing okay. He seems to be not unhappy. Our janitor friend seems to be perfectly happy being a janitor. This seems like a good fit for him as well. Also, he ate some fish. Good for him. Back to the game, though. So we have this refinery here. I clicked on the refinery, and make a ticket to make stuff, right? Steelite's something that we make from stellium, so the nice thing is I probably don't need to trade the next time. I can just refine it from this over here, which I believe is stellium. Let's go ahead and assign these here so that they go and mine all this stuff. Come on, guys, go. Go. Let's see. Why are they just hanging out there, do you think? More importantly, we have another ship coming. Well, let's trade with this guy while he's here. So our dilithium can sell for 5. So let's go ahead and refer to being an engineer. So he dropped what he was doing, which an officer is supposed to do, besides just be like, hail to thee, to like who the time. Thanks for the meeple. So now we have 5, and the next order of business is we're going to have to extend our living quarters. It's getting a little...
My God, you've been right to be here on this planet, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Correct?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by Wondershare. Filmora is a super easy editing software, which pretty much takes the hard part out of editing. It literally has so many built-in features, and I mean a ton. A lot of editing softwares that exist in the market today are super expensive, that requires a third-party extension to do what Filmora can already do. There's pretty much no reason to spend hundreds of dollars on a mediocre editing software when Filmora exists. Okay. Some of my favorite features include keyframing. You get to decide and control where an object goes in every single frame, which I actually use a lot in my videos, I won't lie. Motion tracking, where an object can follow anything, which, I also use in my videos. And other tons of cool effects that you can easily get. So if you're somebody who's interested in content creation and video editing, but you want a cheat code, download this editor, man. I give it a 10 out of 10 score. Make sure to click the link in the description to download Filmora for free. Also, Filmora actually wants to hear from the people, so if you have any comments or advice to Filmora...
Oh, you said I had to have an ID.
No,
That's not what I
identify
said.
yourself.
When you're legally detained, you can play back on your video. When you're legally detained, you have a duty to identify yourself to a police officer. Okay, so they're saying when I'm legally detained, which I was not, that I have. Can you try to run her without her? Like, you know.
You gotta love the confidence that this Karen has. Like, she still isn't wearing a mask yet. She expects the police to just bow down on their knees and act like she's in the right, dude, to wear a mask. I'm losing brain cells, bro.
We were called here to ask because, okay, so they're saying that, okay, so let me call the police. Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to be the only one talking? Because right now, as a call taker, I know you want to have them on there for your safety purposes. Yes. So right now, you and I need to be talking, not them. That's true. You need to continue having a conversation with me. So, you said that she shoved you, you want to file assault charges.
Okay, from what it seems like, the officers don't even really know what went on. I guess she's not being detained because she wasn't wearing a mask. She's getting detained because she shoved a random person in the store. I'm not really too sure what she did, but we'll figure it out soon enough. I just hate the fact that this Karen is just so snotty for literally no reason.
She's saying you shoved her and she has witnesses. You have witnesses to say that she shoved me? Well, I have nothing to do with that at all. Me, the white person, not the black person wearing a mask. Do you think it's a racist thing?
No, it's not.
When the black woman doesn't have a mask on, but she comes after the white
Oh my gosh, okay, listen, no, it's not a race issue at all. Like, what are you talking about? The cops just pulled up because the shop owner called the cops on a lady who was apparently shoving people or something like that. And it was most likely this Karen over here that was doing that.
Replay your video. I'm not lying. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself. Yes, you do. Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this.
Okay, well, maybe you shouldn't have shoved people in a store. Maybe if you would have thought about that, then you would have realized that that's the exact reason why this is all happening right now, Karen.
I am a Christian woman of God.
Nobody cares.
And you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me.
Yes, they will. It's law enforcement.
That are false and not true. I will not have it. You understand that? I will
not have that much patience, dude. With people like that, my patience is just very low. That probably would have taken me like 30 seconds to do. I'm also just kind of built different, so there's always that too. Anyways, I'm going to get my boy Jay Muse on. I've had him on a few other Karen videos in the past, and yeah, make sure to go sub to his channel. If you don't, then I'll find you. And yeah, take it away, Jay.
Well, hello everybody, I'm Jay Muse, and I guess Poncho wanted me to get in on another video, so here I am. He sent me some more Karens to react to, so go ahead and like the video, and I'm just going to get straight into the juicy stuff. This is how I imagine this went down. Guy goes outside to ride his skateboard in peace, and then he catches the attention of the Karen. And she walks up to him and goes, "Excuse me, I own this property." Yo, I love this guy's attitude. Just like...
fun at this point. She's trying to hurt him, huh?
Yo, her pathetic attempts to stop him from skating are sad, man. I mean, come on, Karen. He's just too good for you. He's got that finesse. You're gonna have to be faster than that, Karen. Wow, Karen, I bet you feel real satisfied. Karens don't know how to have fun, so they don't let people around them have fun. So in this next video, you'll see exactly what I'm... No one else is allowed to have fun, damn it. It's COVID. Why we're in the same house? Hi. I'm recording all of you. Okay. I can record you too. Fuck. Right here. Do it. I can record you too. You're coming over here without a mask on, and we all live in the same house. See what I mean? It's not about COVID. They like, don't be coming over here with a fucking attitude. You could be nice about it. You ain't gotta come over here and act like a bitch. You're cooking and there's no food allowed. Okay, well the maintenance people saw us and they didn't say nothing about it. Good. Then let them come. So we can tell them how you've been harassing us, Karen. Boom, obliterated. That lady didn't stand a chance to the anti-Karen. Deflected immediately. She just walks away. That's crazy. You cut me off!
You're on video.
You cut me off! Damn, these Karens are savage. They don't give a shit. I believe this is cool. And I'm reporting you to the police. You got it? This lady sounds crazy. I'm reporting you to the police. And then she just drives off. I mean, who does that? Literally no one. Here's some advice. If somebody does something and no one gets hurt, then just drive away and move on with your life. All right, this is the last clip I got for you, so here we go.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Humongous.
What, bitch?